Hey guys, I'm back. So let's get into what's up one. So I read this out last time. Who didn't know? So if you didn't know, then we last time finished off on where the part where these guys left class. This is Naomi. This is Suzu, I think, and this is Monica Charm, which is me. So maybe there. So we're gonna read the next part now. Maybe there were just perfect couplements or personality um just didn't dictate the possibility of their friendship. After all, we three had been best friends since preschool. Looking for sound again. Alright, so where we're heading are to first cafeteria. I think we can all agree that we're really hungry, especially after hearing our company's line of special or of delicious spicy bubblegum. Who would even buy that, I wonder? Me, I'll pay good money to get a taste of it. Haha, you do like spicy food after all. We entered the cafeteria, a bustling line filled with the aromas of different kinds of food. As we got in line, we ordered our meals and chatted freely. Django, after you, well, the speech quickly. Fries and a spicy chicken burger for me. That's my definition of a good meal. I'll take a tuna sandwich with some juice. You're probably gonna need the water or something to curb all that spicy flavour, Suzu. I can't be tamed by the likes of that. If it's spicy, then it's got to be all or nothing. You're crazy. Hell yeah, I'm crazy. I think I'm getting a migraine. I think I'll go with what should we go for? I think we should go Naomi something. A tuna sandwich sounds pretty good right now anyway. I don't like tuna in real life. Once we got our food, we settled down at one of the empty tables, putting our backpacks aside to finally dig into the food. Suzu leaned back in her chair, tilting it back so she could rest her feet on the table by her food. Alright then, is there anything we want to talk about? Haha, bored already? I know, let's talk about say boys and I will never speak to you again. Oh, why not? What's so interesting about talking about guys? It's not like any of us are gonna get boyfriends anytime soon. We don't know that. What if one of us does get a boyfriend? That's gonna happen. Naomi, look at us. I'm a tiny Italian. You're a ditzy blonde. Hey! No offense. And Alison here, well, I guess she could land a boyfriend or a girlfriend if she wants. Or girlfriend? She can be a lesbian if she wants. True. Okay, Susie. I'm not sure who want a boyfriend yet. Why not? It's our senior year. Might as well get a boyfriend. Maybe she's just not interested in our relationship, Susie. Well, it really wasn't about wanting a relationship, but more there was no one interesting enough to be in a relationship with. Don't get me wrong, I'm an open person, but there are not many interesting guys in the school to go out with. Who knows? Time will tell. Naomi looked at me, wanting to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speakers in the cafeteria started up and announced that an announcement echoed through the cafeteria. Miss Anderson, please come to the main office immediately. Please bring your things with you. Oh my. Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in the white coats have finally come to get you. Ah ha ha ha. Susie, don't joke around. What if it's serious? Fine. If something happens, just call us. Funny enough, something did happen. And it was certainly no laughing matter. Cold. It was really cold. The rain became heavier that afternoon, accompanied by the rolling thunder now and again. The skies had turned black, though I couldn't see any of it under the black umbrella. Not that I was looking up. In fact, looking up was the exact opposite of was what I was wanted to do. I stared at the grass beneath my feet, unable to look up around the people weeping around me. All I could see was the damp grass underneath my feet. Only the monotone um, floated through my ears, reminding me that I was at a funeral. It was only when the speeches ended that I was finally able to raise my hand. A small gathering of people, mostly made of relatives that I didn't even know were related to me, huddled around a simple small grave. That's her granddad, her great granddad, I think, and she gets a mansion, but I'm not going to spoil the rest of it for you. For a while, all I heard was the sound of raindrops on umbrellas. If it weren't raining, everything would probably be in a heavy silence. I looked beside me where my father was standing and holding up a large black umbrella for our small family of 3. His face was emotionless, a strange sight next to my weeping mother. I wondered what was going through his mind. After all, etched into this small stone screen before us his father's name. My grandfather. Come on. The one who raised me like his own daughter. He passed away that day. The ceremony was small. Only a close family were allowed to come. Slowly, though, people going to grieve, leaving my mother and father and me behind at the grave. Oh, I think I skipped a part. Oopsies. He pulled out a few documents from his suitcase and began to read out loud. And began to read out its contents. Lawyer. Now I shall read Harold Anderson's last will and testament. Only my parents and I were allowed to be present for my grandfather's will. It was under a strict request of his lawyer, and there was a reason why. To my dearest granddaughter, I give my estate. All the furniture and decor that resides within the house shall also be given to my granddaughter. What? I couldn't believe my ears. I had earned the family estate at 18. That was impossible, and yet it was written by my own grandfather's hand. He passed the family estate to her. Why am I not surprised? Dear. Well, Did he say anything that what will become the CEO and chairman position of the Anderson Toy Company? No. It's presumed that the vice chairman will succeed the position. Even to the bitter end, he wouldn't give him. What a stubborn old man. Shaking his head, my father turned to face my mother with a serious expression on his face. About the estate. About the estate. Should we send her there to get used to the building? It'll be a good place for her to live after high school. Are you sure we should? Why not? This could be a good experience for her. Honey, what do you think? Dot dot dot. I really wasn't sure what to say. Why did my grandfather think I was the appropriate heir to the mansion? Was I even ready to live on my own? Well, that seems to be it. We'll be taking our leave now. I'm sure the little heiress needs some time to adjust. David! Even though she raised her voice, my dad wordlessly began to walk back to the car, disinterested. Don't mind him, honey. I think that your grandfather's passing really affected him. Why don't we go back home for now? You can go on in the car, Mum. I think I need some time alone with Grandpa. Tear. Of course. Oh, God damn it. You can go on ahead to the car, Mum. I think Oh, of course. Take all the time you need. She gave me a quick hug and hurried after my dad. I looked around the funeral grounds, which was completely empty, saving this. Get out, you little twat! Ow! Can you get out too? Ow! So, oh, skip ahead. I'm sure that if Grandpa were here in charge of arranging all of this, it would have been much different. It was blatantly obvious that my dad was in charge of the whole event. Who else would bury their own family the same day they pass away? Everyone knew my grandfather's love for toys, and yet the grave was a mere slab stone, void of any children's toys. My dad didn't even bother putting flowers. His disdain for my grandfather was almost pitiful. Sorry, Grandpa. I tried to force some words out, but the only thing came out was a choke sob. He told me to stay strong, but right now I'm the farthest from it. Like that one time a long time ago. Grandpa! Oh, it's so good to see you again, sweetie. I was swept around to a giant big bear hug, and we both laughed as he swung me around like an airplane. It was one of my favorite things about seeing my grandfather. The way he greeted me, unlike my father. My grandfather was loving and playful, even as I grew older. Sorry that Daddy couldn't be here today. He said he wasn't feeling too good again. It has always been like that. Dad missed every visit to Grandpa's house. Sitting that he was busy with work or wasn't feeling well. Is that so? Well, it's okay. Daddy can come around next time when you're here, right? Yeah. So, what we're going to do today, Grandpa? Mummy says that there is a new dessert cafe open in town. Maybe we could go. Oh, I'd love to, but I've been so busy with the company these days. We're actually working on a little something. Would you like to see? Oh, yes. Oh, is that a toy? It is. I was designing a new line of them, but I feel something's missing. You don't think that you could help me out, could you? Of course. He placed the toy in my hands with a smile. I inspected it carefully. It was beautifully crafted, and obviously a lot of work was put into it. There was one thing though. So what do you think? I think the heart on its chest should light up when you hug it. It will be like it's alive, and it could be like a little nightlight before you sleep. He stroked his chin, considering my input while nodding his head. After a few minutes of silent deliberation, he turned to me with a chuckle. That's a great idea. I'll get to changing it right away. You're always like my perfect little lucky charm, dear. You know that, and you know what to add to make it here. Always know what to add to make the perfect toy. Aha. Well, I hope I can be like you one day, Grandpa. What, you want to make toys as well? Well, making people happy is the best feeling in the world. I don't know if I want to make toys when I grow up though. Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you what makes you happy too. That makes sense. Daddy doesn't think of it in the same way though. Your father. I'm sure he just wants the best for you. I'm not too sure about that. Sweetie, look at me. He bent down to eye level and with a serious face. As much as your father may say something that doesn't make sense now, you must remember that he is always thinking about you. He loves you. There's no doubt about that. And you need to love him just as equally. I don't hate Daddy. I really do love him. I don't know why he's like this though. Okay guys, so again we're going to pause here another 30 seconds in between. I'm going to get to edit this, and then I will be right back with you again in 30 minutes. Be right back.